go. Here we go.
I joined UMass Rocket Team because it's a great teamwork experience.
I just wanted a hands-on project to work with.
And I enjoyed the hands-on experience.
I think it's a great working experience. It's an exciting area of engineering.
Because I didn't really know a lot about rockets, and I think there's a lot of value in picking up new challenges.
With a group of like-minded people, and you get to meet other students that are also interested in rocketry.
In high school, I did first robotics, and I also did rockets when I was younger.
They'll prepare us for our actual careers.
With my classes, it's all just paper, work, homework, and
it's an area of engineering that I find very interesting. Technical documentation.
This just presented a really great opportunity.
And I just seemed like a great continuation.
Would recommend.
And I really like telling people that I'm a rocket scientist.
We are the UMass Rocket Team. Each and every day, we task ourselves with making a positive difference in the UMass community. Our purpose is to foster a home for creative and open thinking by creating a community for aerospace and aeronautics. Rocketry is fun, but if you don't know how to get started, we're a good place to stop by and spend some time. We want to help others realize what an important investment space is. From technology to communications to the military and transportation, a lot of everyday workings are in some way related to aerospace and aeronautical engineering.
Each year, the UMass Rocket Team engages in the Student Launch Initiative. It's a year-long competition put out by NASA in conjunction with the National Association of Rocketry, where we compete against dozens of other colleges and universities across the country. If we do well enough, we have the opportunity to launch a rocket in Huntsville, Alabama. Each year, we're given 3 new experiments to choose from, and we need to design an entirely new launch vehicle to suit it. This year, we've decided to make a rover. It needs to be able to survive the whole flight of the rocket, and then, upon landing, wait for a remote command from us.
Once it receives and interprets that, the rover will travel to a synthetic lunar ice pool on the launch field and collect a sample.
Another major component of the competition is the outreach. This is our opportunity to engage with the local community and to expand the love of rockets and space to the next generation. Most often, we meet with students in the kindergarten through 8th grade range, with our most recent trip being with the Jackson Street Middle School. We encourage students to explore the fundamental concepts behind aerospace mechanics while obtaining a level of excitement through paper airplanes and bottle rocket launches. The students and faculty involved really enjoy our presence, and we look forward to building a professional relationship with them for years to come.
Every rocket begins with an idea. This year we decided to design a 6-inch diameter rocket, one which was large enough to house the rover. One of the challenges we faced was that the rocket became too heavy under a full fiberglass build, and we realized we had to go with a different material for the airframe. We decided upon blue tube, a type of vulcanized cellulose. Although not as strong and requiring more processing, we tested it and made sure it would be strong enough for our applications. We also had to make sure that our fins were going to be effective, seeing as we were making them larger than normal. We used various CAD and CFD simulations to modify the shape and airfoil. To further strengthen the rocket, we fiberglassed it after filling in the grooves. This was the first time we've done that, but the booster section turned out with phenomenal success.
Another big part of the rocket is the recovery system. What goes up must come down, and it's our duty as Rocketeers to design a system which recovers it safely. We simulated descent under various loads and balanced drift with descent rate to optimize our parachute selection. We used black powder to separate the rocket at just the right times to release our parachutes. One of the biggest steps before launching the rocket is called a ground test. This is when we make sure we're able to separate the rocket correctly. We have to do a ground test every single time we make a modification to one of the parachute bays. This year, we got the chance to redesign our avionics bay with custom 3D printed sleds. The AV bay holds our altimeters and lets us compare our actual flights with our models to see where we can improve.
Throughout the year, we give updates to NASA through presentations and reports. It's our responsibility to explore all options and to justify the decisions we make. We also need to make sure that we're satisfying all of NASA's requirements, which often leads to some innovative designs.
work on the full rocket, we need to provide NASA with a proof of concept. This is done through a subscale flight. A lot of work goes into launching a rocket. Sometimes it doesn't pan out on the first run. However, it's always worth it in the end.
Oh no, oh no. Ah! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Whoa!